Right? So, by the way, this road did not exist 5 years ago. And I'm glad they put that in because it's a lot cleaner, a lot prettier, a lot easier to walk on. There used to be some really old dirt road. Hard to walk on, always. This is nicer. See, so a lot of things have changed for the better in Korea. That's what I'm saying. And a lot of things have changed for the worse as well, because I'll get into the worst a bit later. But as you can see, people are still smoking, people are still hanging out, people are still shopping, people are still going on dates. You see some couples, they don't wear masks, or some people when they're out with their friends, they take their masks off. It's kind of ironic. But when you're out and about alone, walking alone, this is customary. You'll see. So it's kind of funny to see. And the weather has just changed for the better. Like, look at the sun right now. The sunshine. At night it's like -1 to -4, but afternoons are really getting sunnier and warmer. So I'm glad because I don't have to wear or buy a poofy jacket or invest in a lot of thermal clothing because Korean winters are brutal. But for now, yeah, the sun's shining on my face. I'm totally happy now because what I'm wearing is just like a t-shirt and jacket. Yeah, it's okay. I'm warming up. So, yeah, this is quite strange. I shouldn't be able to see this road at all. Ever. I should just see feet everywhere, people everywhere. On this street alone. So, it doesn't feel like I'm in Seoul right now. It feels like I'm in a, how can you say, like a second tier or third tier city. This is like it feels like that kind of vibe based on the volume of people that are out and about. So what are most people doing? They're just staying at home. What are they doing at home? They're working on their assignments, school assignments, working on their projects from work at home on the computer. So Korea right now is becoming a lot more introverted and isolated. And something important that I need to bring up in this video is the economic situation as a result of this virus. As you can see, there's not a lot of people out on the streets. And with not a lot of people, there's not a lot of customers. And without not a lot of customers, let me clear that up. Without a lot of customers, you get a lot of this. Now, this yellow sign says imdae. So imdae is like for rent or for lease. So this business is shut down. And a lot of these businesses are suffering massively because they're not getting any customers as like before the virus. And a lot of these businesses, like for example, like schools and hagwons, had to shut down, but because the government told them to. So they're hemorrhaging cash. They're losing money every day thanks to this virus. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens in the next few weeks. What happens as a result, like whether it gets worse or better in terms of infections. Because if it gets worse, a lot of these businesses are not going to survive. They're going to shut down. They can't afford it. They can't afford to pay their employees. They have to let the employees go. They can't afford to pay the rent, so they have to let the lease go. So it's not good for everyone here. I just read a news story. I just read the news today, and it said that a lot of celebrity landlords are slashing the rent prices. See, another imdae, the rent. A lot of business, a lot of yeah, property owners are slashing the rental prices or not charging rent at all because these businesses can't afford it. They can't survive because of the virus. So that's one positive note, right? So it's not all doom and gloom here in Korea. People are calm here in Seoul, at least. Some people are going about their day, and some people are just choosing to stay at home and avoid being out in public, which is, I think, kind of silly because life goes on. I mean, there's just so much to explore in Korea. Korea is meant to be enjoyed outdoors, whether you're in the city or in the countryside. There's just so much to do here. So, I'm going to extend this. There you go, wider shot. That's Hongik University. This main road here. And I can hear dead silence sometimes. It's just odd. Wow. That road. So all of these businesses everywhere in Korea are suffering. That's for sure. And I hope a lot of these businesses, stay afloat. Hopefully the property owners can give them a break, slash the rent, or don't charge rent at all. Hopefully these businesses won't have to lay off employees, because I don't know if you know this or not, but Korea is really suffering economically. And a lot of my friends that told me about Korea that I've known for 5 years or more told me not to come back because I asked them, how's Korea these days, and they say it's not good, it's getting worse here. Things are the job situation is not good. Cost of living has risen, which is definitely, I've definitely noticed. Cost of everything here has gone up. And a lot of other social issues that I've been paying attention to through news sources and like YouTubers here. And I can feel it. It's definitely changed. It's a little bit, I find it a little bit sadder here. Not so sad that everyone wants to kill themselves, no, but I feel a little bit sadder. A little bit sadder. That's how I feel. I wish everyone had a job. I wish everyone could afford to live like at least a standard way of living, at least. And everyone just be happy. Right? Shouldn't have to worry about viruses, let alone getting a job or being able to afford rent, all that. So the young people, old people, everyday people. Oh, Monster Pizza. Monster Pizza's still here. This, by the way, was here 5 years ago. And this is what we would eat. All of us clubbers, party goers, we would all eat at Monster Pizza. Like at 1 a.m. when we were all drunk. That was a great pizza. Actually, it wasn't the healthiest pizza, but that was fun. And this area here, brings back memories. All these places I would drink at, party at. I don't know. For me, this is kind of surreal. Coming back here 5 years later. Oh shit. See another one, Imdae. Yeah, so it says Imdae. day. That's like for rent. That business has gone under. It's the funny thing about these businesses here in Korea is that a lot of them go under. Even the big franchises like Starbucks, you name it. A lot of them don't survive past 5 years. So what I see around me has changed significantly. Like most of these businesses I don't recognize because 5 years ago, yeah, it was totally different.